but not in front of a school or park.
Why is that? FCC regulations?
No, you don't want to whip out your transmitter in front of those.
Welcome to SideQuest Off the Edge.
We've been away for a while. I'm going to take the blame for that.
It's been a while.
But we're back. So,
well, part of that's been we've been working hard.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of new stuff, and we got a full slate of end of summer shows, and then we have a few shows coming up in July. So, building a light show around all those. Looking at some new merch designs.
yes.
We're buying cast iron grates
For various and sundry reasons.
Yes.
We're going to cook on them.
Yeah. It's a grill.
That's our new gimmick, is grilling on stage.
Grilling in the name of.
Yeah. Kielbasa.
That is a great band name, Kielbasa.
Ah, I see what you did there. Yeah.
I like that, Kielbasa.
It almost be like some noir spin-off of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Misa Kielbasa.
Yeah. I was thinking of like Jabba the Hutt. Usa basa kielbasa.
Yub dub.
Yeah.
Iwanawanga. The force is strong with us, motherfuckers. That was the one thing that was missing from Samuel L. Jackson.
Next,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
That motherfucker's too strong to stay alive.
damn it. I was just thinking he died. Didn't he die in Clone Wars?
Did he? Did he?
Well,
Did he?
I don't know. I can't remember. God dang.
He probably died inside if he was a righty, if you know what I'm talking about.
Well, what I'm thinking is
This
that
is not a video medium.
Yeah.
Revenge of the Sith was a PG-13 movie, and he could have dropped one F-bomb safely.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
That would have been so out of place, man.
fuck! Your motherfucking lightsaber!
I'd have come out of my seat, man.
I just wish...
Jar Jar. Whoa!
I just wish there would have been at least like one shot of his lightsaber that just says "bad motherfucker." like when he
That's
goes
my bad motherfucker.
when he goes to confront Palpatine, it's just, and it's
Yeah.
bad motherfucker right by his hand.
Well, and his hand could have even covered it. Just
Yeah, bad mother, and then
I mean,
hand.
at least in the Winter Soldier, they had the little nod to Pulp Fiction. 'Cause
Yeah,
of
that was
his
nice.
tombstone.
Yep, that was really
That
cool.
was awesome.
Yeah, they ain't gonna do all that.
No.
Next,
I think I was watching an interview with Dave Filoni, and he was talking about George Lucas was meeting him and was mentoring him. He said the one thing you have to remember is that Star Wars is meant for kids.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
okay, fine, George.
the next rock festival I go to, if I get some sketchy motherfucker that walks up and he's like, "Hey man, you want to buy some weed?" And I'd be like, "You do not want to sell me death sticks." Just walk up.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life. I love that
I can see
scene.
Quentin right after. Holy shit! It worked.
They're just fried out of their
looking
mind.
at his fingertips. It's like, oh my god.
I know you guys haven't watched the Eric Andre show, but there's Hannibal Buress. I don't know if you
Yeah,
guys
I know.
have seen the GIF where he's just like, he's looking at his hands. He's just like, that would be me in the crowd. I'd be like,
You'd be over there going, unlimited power.
yeah, that would be me. Speaking of which, I forgot to bring my Kyber light. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I forgot.
no problem.
I will charge it and I'll have it ready for next week.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to say,
context is-
rumor has it we'll get together again.
Right. Yeah. My 3-year-old daughter has discovered Star Wars. So I've been watching the 4, 5, and 6 with her over the past couple weeks, just on weekends, and so now all she wants to do is make up stories about her learning to fly the Millennium Falcon with Han Solo and Chewbacca, and Darth Vader's trying to steal treats from them and stuff.
Dude, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I know, right? I try and say, what about Luke Skywalker? No, Han Solo.
Yeah.
She is all about Han Solo.
She's into the rogues gallery.
Yeah. She likes the bad
looking
boys.
Nerf herders.
It's not good.
Scruffy looking Nerf herders.
Mm-hmm. Low down, no good, scruffy looking Nerf herders.
You know, I don't know if it's true, but I heard that was a jab after Raiders of the Lost Ark, because, you know, he was permanently 5 o'clock shadow in that movie.
Oh, okay.
So the scruffy looking was a jab.
Okay.
Maybe not. I don't know.
It makes sense. Because, he was always kind of...
Yeah.
I dig that look, honestly.
Yeah, well, yeah. But then he comes over and Han, and he's like, who's scruffy looking? I'm clean shaven in this universe.
It's great. How's everybody been?
Whoa. Excuse me.
Hola, England over here.
Yep.
Been good. Busy.
Oh, fuck.
Busy, tired.
Yeah.
I have
Perpetually.
I have I still am not gonna say I have a love of them, but I have discovered a newfound fascination with mushrooms.
Oh, really?
Let's clarify.
Yeah, we haven't got to the good ones yet. The ones that you can pick up at the supermarket. That's what we're talking about.
In what state?
Oklahoma,
Amsterdam.
Altered state.
what? Oregon,
Yeah.
Portland Prime. No,
Portobello. It's the
Oh, yeah.
Portland Portobello.
that's a completely different one. Yeah, no, mushrooms are pretty cool, and I'm getting adjusted to eating them. I've never liked mushrooms because my primary exposure to mushrooms was Pizza Hut pizza.
Oh.
And
yeah.
I mean, that's like a mushroom out of a can, and it's just slimy and it's gross. And
See, my first introduction to mushrooms were
this would be such a cooler conversation if we were on Rogan.
Oh, right.
What was also on Pizza, and I didn't mind them. They're fine. The one that got me that it was just like, man, I fucking hate mushrooms was it was like a little veggie tray or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and it had mushrooms in the center of it that you could eat, and they were just raw. And I tasted it, and it tasted like fucking dirt.
Yeah,
I was
I'm not a fan. I've never been a fan. Like I'll eat them. I'm not gonna like turn my nose up and
on pizza or anything else. I don't mind it.
Yeah,
but
I think they're good in things.
I'm not going to eat raw mushrooms. That's not.
Yeah.
Well,
They are. I just, to me, there was a mushroom and there was not mushroom. And so now that I'm exploring all these different types of mushrooms,
I've never had the ones that like people go out and fucking hunt for.
I know. We did actually manage to get some dried morels. I haven't tried them yet. It's cool. I got a bunch of dried ones. So I got dried morel, chanterelle, oyster, porcini, and there was probably one other one. But then we got fresh cremini, oyster, shiitake, and probably another one anyway.
That takes me back to like
Spy
Kids.
Yeah, Spy Kids. Shiitake.
takes me to
Mushrooms.
Austin Powers. Is it Austin Powers?
Maybe. I don't know.
Would you like some shit?
Taki.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
The oysters, so we froze a bunch of them. I made a mushroom stroganoff that turned out really good.
We're tracking the same vibe here lately too. By
Yeah.
the way, with no communication whatsoever.
Yeah.
The same night, Marcy made beef mushroom stroganoff,
yeah.
and like here recently, my sister-in-law's mother-in-law got a whole bunch of free food somewhere or something, and she gave her she had like 25 pounds of mushrooms
Wow.
Wow.
and gave us like a giant bucket of it. I'm like, what the fuck are we gonna do with all these mushrooms? We're gonna eat them.
Yeah, dude.
But
throw them in a food processor and mix them with black beans.
we like mushrooms.
Yeah.
So I didn't really elaborate. I don't like raw mushrooms. I can't eat it, and I had to develop a taste for them because I didn't like them as a kid.
Yeah.
But like I love sautéed mushrooms with a good steak. I mean,
Yeah.
that is just perfect to me. And then one of my favorite things now ever is to go to the nastiest, skankiest dive bar and get the deep fried mushrooms because they're always the best.
Well, anything deep fried works. That's just
Anything deep fried in the scummiest location that you can find is always top tier.
You need Waffle House grease, man.
Oh my God, I love Waffle House. You only go at night though.
I remember eating their chili one time thinking it was the bomb, and then like every other time I went after, it was like,
How
this is not very
how
good.
fucked up were you?
I think I was trashed.
Yeah.
I must have been trashed.
I was gonna say it was like my adventures into Waffle House is always in the dead of night with no one else there, and you're fucked up. Like,
See, that's what we used to have in Coffeyville when I was a teen. It was the Coffeyville truck stop, and you'd go there after the bars closed, and you'd get like the cheddar tots or whatever, and literally you could grab the cheese that was on top and just pull it off as one piece. But it didn't fucking matter because it was greasy and it was good, man.
there's I don't know if I've ever mentioned it on the podcast. I feel like I might have, but there's a.
You got a new job?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, no, okay.
Yeah. May have mentioned it.
There's a lot of fucking bars in Pittsburgh, a lot of them, and there's a tradition of, I call it, I have a name for it, but I call it the gauntlet, which is where you drink. It's like a pub crawl, but you drink at every single bar at night, and you keep drinking until Bob's Grill opens in the morning, and then you sober up. And then you keep drinking. Okay.
Bob's Grill is the shit.
Bob's Grill's fucking
But you
phenomenal.
Never had it.
You get to.
I think
you
we
get
need to have
drink
a
on
group
top
field
of
trip.
Pancakes, hash browns, sausage and eggs. Yeah.
Yeah, they have one that it's hash browns, no pancakes, hash browns,
Like a
sausage,
Western.
bacon, peppers, and then biscuits and gravy over the top of it. Oh, it's fucking
Sounds badass.
Or chicken Philly if you're going for lunch. Chicken Philly's good.
There's a
Me and my freight team, whenever I worked at Home Depot, since we got off at 5:30 in the fucking morning, that was one of the places open. So we made a weekly tradition of always going there. So I'm a regular. I'm kind of a big deal. So
He walks in there, it's like cheers. They're like, Quentin.
I do have people.
What you
that
up
say
to,
that,
Mr.
though.
Austin? My ideal weight if I was 7 feet tall.
Is that a movie reference?
No, that's
No?
a show reference. It's a normism.
Like Norm Macdonald?
Nope.
Norm
Peterson.
Oh, Cheers got brought up today at work. So they're like, you might be, you definitely don't know. And I was like, Cheers? And I was like, I know what the fuck Cheers is. I haven't watched it, but I know what the fuck Cheers is. So
Interesting.
Yeah.
Back on the bars of Pittsburgh, the array, man, like each bar has a certain trait that really stands out that makes that there's not a bar in Pittsburgh that I don't like going to.
yeah, every single
yeah.
one of them's different.
Like,
It's
there's-
crazy.
But there's like a trait.
They got beer
for
and
each
it's
one.
wet. I'm there.
Well, yeah, that's a plus, but
I think that's like here in Independence. I think that's what's always missing
Yeah.
is there, I don't know, trying to appeal to everybody and not forming an identity,
Yeah.
and then
Everything's uniform,
yeah,
not
and then
specialized.
it's just like you don't have any kind of character. There's not really
It's
an appeal
bland.
to go there. Yeah,
It's bland.
I
think,
like what the brewery is doing here in town.
Yeah.
I think we need to organize an indie pub crawl.
Yeah,
I mean,
they have them every once in a while.
yeah.
That'd be fun.
But yeah.
They get them all in, out west and then in
Yep.
the east.
And then we do a podcast episode after.
Yeah, totally schnockered.
Yeah. I'll bring the mushrooms.
That's one thing. I mean, it's definitely something to note that the bar atmosphere in Pittsburgh is unreal. I mean, you've got graduating seniors taking their graduating photos in front of Mormons up there. Like that that is standard tradition.
When
like,
I lived there, Mormons was always my place to go.
Yeah. I do not like it there. There's way too many fucking people. And every time I've been there, don't get me wrong, I like the bar, I like the atmosphere, but every time I'm going there to pick up one of my drunk friends, there is at least there's at least one motherfucker that's standing on the hood of someone else's truck about to get his ass beat.
Yeah, see, I was probably like when I was living there and we go to Mormons, like that was usually one of my friends was that guy. You know? It was like, oh God, he's gonna get his ass beat.
Somebody
tonight.
get Jeff. Jeff, get down.
Yeah. Not again. Keep your pants on, Jeff.
Yeah, I am not that guy. I do not enjoy being around that type of atmosphere. And honestly, if I'm not playing a gig, it would be hard pressed to find me at a bar any other time. I still enjoy an occasional go out to the bar, have a good time, but it either has to be live music playing or someone that I have not caught up with in months or years to get me out to go to a bar when I'm either not playing or some local band that I'm very passionate about is also playing.
You know, I think last year
He's passionate. He's very passionate.
Kind of drew a line in the sand, right? Right. And so all these college kids that have just been hitting the bar relentlessly, all of a sudden can't. And then things are opening back up, and so you have half of the population's like, wow, I got a lot of shit done when I wasn't at the fucking bar.
Speaking of which, one of the funniest things was whenever COVID, I shouldn't say one of the funniest things, but
it was a knee slapper, let me
when COVID was like on our fucking doorstep, right? Like we were just a week or two away from going full-fledged lockdown, right?
Yeah. It was knocking on the door going, housekeeping.
Yeah.
You want me to jerk you off?
Pittsburgh.
No, bitch. I don't want the Rona.
The
Tommy Boy reference. I like it. I got that one.
The campus sent out an email to all of the students and said, please, for the love of God, do not go to the bars right now. Like we said, these are not the times to be mingling and socializing closer than 6 feet.
And what they didn't realize was from that point until late October, early November,
until they were
was
shut down.
Exactly the time to do it.
I was going to say, I was like, you telling them not to makes them want to do it more. So it wasn't until that bar fucking shut down. They're like, guys, we fucking can't. Like,
I mean, you saw how it blew up around the country, but in the smaller areas.
Yeah. It took a while to get here.
Yeah. I mean, we had our cases here and there. And then.
You pouring one out for Jesus, D?
Negative.
Satan, actually. No, okay.
His little
Jay
brother,
Herman.
Jeebus.
Bob. Bob Christ.
I was fucking with my girlfriend the other day, and
Sounds pretty personal.
no,
This is a family show, okay?
no. It's for kids. Okay.
We're bringing out the Ewoks next episode.
Anyway, I was teasing her, and
I was showing her my big bad motherfucker.
Whipped his transmitter out.
He would
Anyway, I was teasing her, and we got on the topic of Jesus or something, and I was like, "Yep, Jesus, Jesus," and she was like, "Quentin, I don't know how to say this," and I was like, "What?" It's like Jesus is spelled with a J, and I'm like, I was like, "Fucking pronounce it, Jesus." GES.
You know, unless you get a line over the E, it's GEESUS.
Right.
Jesus.
Well,
Holy shit. Maybe we better call it a podcast.
We're 3 beers in, yeah.
Yeah.
If we want to get anything done.
All right. Well, we won't stay away so long this time.
Yeah.
But yeah, stay cool out there. We'll see you next time.
Keep your transmitters where
Bye.
we can't see them.
Keep your transmitter in your pants.
Jesus.
Tip your bartenders.